Alright, what's up, you guys? So, I ended up trading LIMN again on Friday, and I took a bigger loss than expected. I wasn't necessarily, going to trade this, but the way that it recovered in pre-market on Friday was the reason why I ended up trading this. So when I traded this on Thursday, this price action was really nice. Nice spike, consolidation, and then it ends up squeezing more in the afternoon, right? When I traded this on Thursday, I wanted 3. However, that didn't happen. Okay, that's fine. And then the way this closed, it closed pretty strong. And in the aftermarket, I thought that we were going to see a nice close and then maybe gap up, and then that's when it would go to 3. Because usually with these type of plays, I've been like a day late and $1 short. So I thought that that's what was going to happen with this stock on Thursday. However, towards the close, like an hour and a half, when the full market closed and aftermarket, I don't want to say this thing just dumped, but it definitely didn't hold near its highs. So there was that. I just kind of forgot about it. And then in the morning, I checked it out and I saw that it recovered. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and see what happens. So I ended up trading this to see if there was a nice morning spike, which there was, and this was holding above 2. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I ended up getting caught in this big red candle down. I didn't have a stop loss set with my brokerage. I had a mental stop loss, but that just blew right through it. And so I ended up getting executed like at 198, 193, something like that. I ended up losing about $30. That's not. It's a much bigger loss than what I anticipated and what I wanted. But I mean, I guess that's just the game, right? So this big red candle, and then it recovers, and then it goes back down, and then it tries again, and it stops right here at 220, and then liquidates, and then it squeezes. I don't want to say squeeze, but it ends up recovering from 193 to 240. So this one has just been very tricky for me to trade. And then from 240, we just see it liquidate all the way down to 160, and then from 160, this ends up squeezing back to 260. So this stock has just been very, very difficult for me to trade lately. And I think that this has been like another BNAI for me, meaning where I just get too attached to the stock and I want to see it do what I think it's going to do, but it's not doing that. But then again, for me, it's like, well, the signs are there. It's holding above key levels, but then it breaks, and then it does that. Just the price action with this stock the past 2-3 days, it's just not what I'm used to seeing. I don't want to say that the stock is manipulated, but the stock really reminds me of like a Chinese rig play, where it just does the complete opposite of what you should be doing. So, I mean, when you think it's over, it's like, no, it's going to go ahead and recover. When you think it's over, no, it's going to go ahead and recover. When you think it's over, no, it's going to go ahead and recover. And then Thursday was like the complete opposite. This seemed a lot less riggy. Like, okay, the buyers and sellers, they're in play. Let's go ahead and see what happens. The buyers end up taking over, and then that's why you see this nice play right here. And then I believe this is Wednesday. Wednesday, kind of like the same thing. Okay, squeeze, comes back down, consolidates, and then squeezes. And then this was a nice trade for me. But then when you think it's over, it's like, nope, psych, let's go ahead and run this thing back up again. Oh, when you think it's over, psych, let's go ahead and run this thing back up again. So, yeah, this whole stock for me and the price action with this, it's just definitely not steady. It's not consistent. To me, it's very backwards, and I've taken nothing but L's on this, so I think I'm gonna have to stay away from this. That's pretty much it. This week's trading for me has been very terrible. When it comes to following my rules, when it comes to being disciplined, I'm negative like 80 something bucks on the week, which for me and my small account, that's a huge hit. But yeah, most of that just comes from not following my rules, not being disciplined. So I definitely got to come back better this next week. But here's my trading recap.